Welcome back to Marissa's Natural Show. Please welcome your host, Marissa Harkins.
Woo, yeah, that was corny. Sorry about that. Water. Water covers approximately 70% of the earth. Now that's a lot of water. Water is mainly in two different parts, freshwater and saltwater. Saltwater. Saltwater is approximately 97% of all the water on the earth. Now that's a lot of water that we can't use. Saltwater takes up a large portion of the earth. Now, this saltwater is divided into 5 oceans. These 5 oceans are the Atlantic, Pacific, the Indian, the Arctic, and the Southern. These are the 5 oceans, the 5 large divisions of the saltwater. This is what makes up most of the Earth's water. Now there are some minor divisions of saltwater, and these saltwater divisions include bays, seas, gulfs, and other things. These bays, seas, and gulfs, they are smaller divisions of the oceans, and they just have special names devoted to them. Seas are normally large saltwater lakes or large areas of salt water. Bays are small bodies of water that are mostly closed off with land, and sometimes they're completely closed off, but most of the time they aren't. The Gulf is a large bay. The Gulf of Mexico is the largest gulf in the world. Bet you didn't know that. Freshwater. Now freshwater takes up a mere 3% of all the Earth's water. Most of this 3% is actually frozen in glaciers or icebergs. Now, less than 1% of all that water we can actually use for drinking. Most of this 1% is surface water. Now this surface water has several different types. There are lakes and streams and rivers and all that fun stuff. Rivers. Rivers are a natural stream of flowing water. Now rivers also can be known as streams, tributaries, creeks, all that fun stuff. But in some of them, the tributaries feed into the rivers. Lakes. Lakes are a section of water that is closed off from all of... Normally these lakes are either man-made or made by erosion. And last but not least, glaciers. Glaciers take up a large amount of all the fresh water on this earth. Glaciers also create glacial lakes. Glaciers store a lot of our fresh water. Sorry about this. Large bay. Go. No. Okay, section of fresh water that not necessarily fresh water. Stop. Woo, talking about all this water made me thirsty. Yum.